We're finally going to talk about it. How can we make a Phalaenopsis orchid rebloom? Part 1. Let's talk about where spikes grow. Phalaenopsis orchid spikes grow from the sides of the stem between leaves. If you count the leaves from the top down to an orchid spike, you'll notice that there's usually a couple of leaves before the spike. So if your orchid doesn't have enough leaves or a long stem, then a spike won't develop. This is why it's important to water your orchid properly all the times, fertilize it, and provide it the right amount of light. This way your orchid won't have any issues growing new roots and leaves during its vegetative period, which in return allows for a new space to be made available for a spike to develop. When spike growing season comes around, of course, which is between fall and late winter. For my collection, I see spike development occur late December or early January, which are the colder months of the year. So your experience might be a little bit different based on your environment. So to summarize, if your orchid doesn't have space available to develop a new spike, then it won't grow one. In part 2, we'll talk about light, so stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and follow for more plant care tips.